Hello everyone, welcome back to the first of the bonus episodes of Super Paper Mario. Oh, I've never done a bonus episode before. This is a first in my Let's Playing career. But this episode, well, I should say, last episode, we stopped the end of all worlds with the power of Tippy and Count Black's eternal love, and they went off somewhere. Never to be seen again. But here we are. Future Jaden, cut this out. Gosh, that was embarrassing. Sorry about that, everyone. Oh, a rousing success. I was worried about Tippy being gone so long, but magical events transpired. It's been a while. Thanks to all of you, this town, and indeed all towns, are now safe. Please accept my thanks. Now, tell me if Tippy. Have you heard anything about her at all? Nope, still nothing. I see. Nor have I. Seems no one has seen Tippy at all. But somehow I can't shake the feeling that she is alive. Yes, alive and living somewhere happily, I'm sure. Oh, our tale almost seemed to turn sad there for a moment, didn't it? Well, you've been gone so long. Whoa, excuse me, Jeez, man, Saffron's must have been real good. We've been gone so long, there must be many people you still wish to see. Please take your time. I'll be at home. Please come by if you feel the urge. Goodbye, my friends. So, what are we doing today? Well, my fellow, my fellow, hopefully, Super Paper Mario enjoyers, today, we're going to Fort Francis. This may seem random and weird, and okay, it kinda is, but there's a reason for this. So, and I recommend you do this too. If you have money, do this. Otherwise, probably shouldn't. Do you see anything different? Masters return home, y'all may rejoices. So, here's the thing. Is Mister feeling unwell? So, here's the thing with this, right? Come over here, and you talk to Francis. When I see something super rare, I must own it. Trying to hold a digital butterfly against a real enemy in the hospital. Sorry, Mom. I think I'm done with that stuff. This time, I harnessed my inner nerd to create something beyond high technical. Dying to see it, aren't you? Behold! Yeah. My masterpiece, a one-for-one scale replica of Tippy with real fluttering action. I like to call her Tiptron. Hey, that's not my name. I'm Tippy. Did you hear that? She could perfectly replicate Tippy's voice. Tiptron can even flutter. She's pretty much the pinnacle of high technicality. Tiptron earned me the coveted elite nurse status on the digibuddy.nerf forums. Oh, man. Oh, would you be interested in buying her? I'm saying for Scholarship X not issue 1. So I'll sell her for just 999 coins. If you say no, he doesn't drop the price. It's not like other games, guys. 999 coins. Back to 0 we go. I thought it was 900, not 999. Gosh, okay. Tippy's robot replica, Tiptron, has joined your party. She looks and talks just like the real Tippy. Well, are you ready to go? Thanks to you, everyone is safe. We're grateful for your selflessness and courage. At least, that's what I think she would say. So, yeah. He constructed me. Constructed me? No, I'm Tippy. I wasn't constructed by anyone. Yeah, honestly, that's a somewhat scary line to give. But anyway, sorry about that. We aren't going to explore every world just yet. I should mention that what are we going to do in these bonus videos? Well, for one, in this one in particular, we're going to get some lore, and we're going to talk to everyone in Flip and Flopside. We're going to flip-flop all around. And then, Next episode I plan to explore most chapters. We're skipping chapter 6 for now. Um, and then after that, we will go to chapter 6. Basically, the next episode will be about talking to everyone where there's NPCs, so we get to see their reaction and everything. And then the episode after that will be chapter 6. And it will probably be the longest episode in this playthrough. Just being completely honest. But would you look at this? Eh? Where you been, eh? Good to see you, Elder. The Count's gone, but I'm still around, aren't I? It would be pretty nice, what with all the peace and whatnot. I like it. Oh, have you seen Anastasia? She was feeling right down, so I want to take her to that old Saffron's Vittles. But I can't find the lass, eh? And I don't get the wrong idea. We're just chums. And I like to make me chums feel good and bubbly, eh? That's all. Looking at her being sad makes me get all weepy. That's our Chunks. He's a former lackey of the Count who troubled Mario, so... He's not just some thug. He actually has a kind heart and wants a peaceful world. He might not look it, but he misses the Count more than anyone. Yeah. The members of Count Bleck's, little league of villains are still kicking. Check it out. They're over the tower. They were part of a plan to save the world. Who knew it hid such secrets? I'm in love with this thing all over again. I'm gonna keep watching the tower and discovering its many charms. So yeah, we now also have new dialogue for different characters now that the world's saved. It's kind of nice actually. To ports, to starboards! I'm gonna be a sailor, and I'll meet Captain Gills in the ocean when he's gigantic. I can't wait. Yep. Every NPC, I believe, has something new. And it's honestly really cool. Yeah. But this is what this episode is going to be about. If you think it'll be boring, oh, you couldn't be further from the truth. We get a lot of lore this episode. I can't wait. I heard the Dark Prognosticus got its prediction overturned by the hero. The world's okay. Well, this makes me think I can't rely on fortune tellers. I've got to find my own path. Where does the path begin, though? That's the question. Oh, I know. I'll ask a fortune teller. Yeah, that's pretty funny. If we go to a fortune teller, what do you say? I don't remember what you say, actually. Oh, from this point on, you should do whatever you feel is best. Yeah, basically, we don't have any more fortunes. She's basically just saying, live your life. Which, I think is a pretty good message. This town's so peaceful, if you ask me, is all you can really ask out of life. What's that? Am I bored? I want more excitement? No way, not a chance. I can tell you without any reservation that peace rules, peace rocks, yay, peace! He now never wants to see any, or even think of anything bad again. Flipside wasn't destroyed. I believed all along that everything would be okay. I'm ever so happy that nothing happened to town. I plan on living here forever. It's just really nice hearing these people have, their own little thoughts and things on what's happening. Oh ho! Tippy, is that you, Tippy? No, it's not. Oh, I see. You're one of Francis's creations. How do you know Francis? Tippy was loved by many, wasn't she? Well, do take good care of this one. That's kind of sad. That's Merlin. He's a descendant of the ancients who led us here. He's the source of knowledge in Flipside. Most people here put their trust in him. Nothing new on him. How are you feeling? I've been researching this town and other ancient civilizations. I have a feeling there are hidden hints on how to make this world better. Tippy loved this world, and wherever she is, I know she wishes for its betterment. This world that you saved. So, I believe there is a glitch. I will not do it. We'll get to a glitch soon, but, there's some little glitches here. Yeah, I thought the end was here, so I spent all my savings at the arcade. And now I'm broke, babe. Well, as the time to go, I'm gonna become a town tour guide and earn coins. Still in training, but I'll become the best guide ever. Just you wait, babe. You're a perfect fit for the job, actually. You've always had something new to say, huh? Hey, I heard you guys are the ones who patched that hole in the sky. You did good. Was it hard? Thanks, you rock. It reminds me of, like, Earthbound, especially since the, you rock thing. Let's go down. Oh man, it's just so nice. The way that the void is just completely gone too, it's just you appreciate it a lot more. It really feels like everything's worth it. The world was shut down, actually. Oh, that's not for me, it wasn't. When I thought the world was ending, I drank cocoa till I got sick. My wife's livid! Oh, is she still livid? Let's find out, shall we? Have you met my Walter? His eyes and ears aren't what they used to be, but he's still very healthy. I found a flyer from a store I've never heard of. I wonder where he went off to. I wish he would come home soon. Hmm. I mean, he is outside your door right now, but I get your point. He swore me to secrecy, but you look like you can keep quiet. You're gonna tell us that the world's saved? The hero saved the world! Got that? I knew it. I knew something like that. I collected a bunch of cards, but I'm not into him anymore. Yeah, who needs them? So, hey, what's my next hobby be? Oh boy. Yeah, it's crazy when we move on from hobbies. Skylanders were like that for me. Your worries? Always icky feelings? They'll all be completely forgotten. Until you stand on a scale, it is. That's true. Yeah, Skylanders were like that, where I loved Skylanders and loved collecting them, but then, I got kind of sick of them, I believe, after Supercharge. I've lost the edge. A successful creation is the one that conveys a feeling. So no emotion can ever create such feeling. And yet my soul cries out. I must transfer the cries of my soul to the canvas. As long as I draw a breath, I will continue to try. This I swear. Guess what? Papa's paintings. The ones that did not sell, one sell for many coins. The title of the piece that sold was The Spiral of Ruin. It was about in the sky. It was very dramatic and had a lot of feeling behind the brushstrokes. And Papa's finally been hailed as a new artist. When Mama returns, the three of us are going to celebrate together. Oh, I'm so happy these three have like a good ending. Also, yeah, his canvas is in 3D. Which is kind of funny because if you look, he's not even looking at it. It's a little amusing. But yeah, they finally had something good happen, which I'm grateful for. The kid deserved it. And the dad too. Hey, got a sec? Well, maybe more than a sec. I've got to tell you about my boyfriend. He's the absolute best. He's honest, kind, he gives me gifts all the time. But I felt like there was something he wasn't telling me, so I followed him. He went to Beverageum and didn't come out until night, though. Do you think he's two-timing me with someone in that place? No, not a chance. He could just tell me if he works at the Beverageum. I like beverages. La la la, love my boy. He can give me a beverage made out of joy. Okay, yeah, that didn't change. I didn't know, because I do remember that one. Let's see. Let's talk to you two. Hey, Grandma, what do I need to do to live as long as you? Well, dear, one way is to look at your darling granddaughter every day. Smiling face is like medicine to me, you see? Oh, that's really sweet, actually. Especially since, like, their last words in the, like, their final words definitely stuck. Pre-Chapter 8. I, Heronicus, used to travel in dangerous places in search of a legendary pixel. Once, I found one just as I was about to get it. A rock slide crashed down. I chose the life of my partner over that pixel. I do not regret that choice. The incident opened my eyes and I stopped exploring. If I was a stauncher man, I wonder what my life would be like right now. Yeah, that's his conclusion. He had the choice of his partner or pixel, and he chose the pixel. Or partner, oops. That really would ruin a lot. You see Flim, the salesman? That guy sells some of the craziest stuff. It's great. Regardless of what's going on with the world, he's up for selling stuff. If you're interested, you should try to find him. I'm really enjoying this little talking quest. Actually, it's really nice. Garamond, formerly a Flopside. To write stories, I came here where there are many lingering deadlines. Working is definitely better than playing or loafing. I live for deadlines. So, yeah, he likes the idea of being always on the clock and everything, which is fair. I mean, I do know some people that love working, and hey, if you love working, then kudos to you. It's better than the opposite. Oh, I'm really enjoying this. Why? I mean, just seeing everyone be happy is just so nice. Okay, and here we are. Hello there. The wordsmith submits his articles very early nowadays, like a different person. What if he really was? Oh, I don't care, as long as he makes his deadline. Just make a fellow wonder aloud, though. Urgh, I can't focus. Yeah, so that makes that. Here's Captain Gills, now his children, and, yeah, there's, um, now he's big and scary and doesn't need any adorable little kid in his life. I guess he's really moving up in the world. Yeah, dude, that's terrifying. You killed like 6 people. Oh jeez, oh jeez. We also have this! You're new. That's the internet. This mysterious character can be an MC or a DJ. If you ask, he'll play a nostalgic tune for you. Instead of asking for something complex, just sit back and enjoy it. Ah, it's the spot. I've tried a lot of things, but milk should only be served one way, straight up. So, this guy's the one that gives a bunch of lore. And we need coins, as you probably are aware. So, let's go get some money. Besides, we need to go to Flipside anyway and explore before. I want to do that last. I want to go get the lore dump as the final part of this episode. I do have a sort of schedule on what I've kind of already mentioned the schedule on what I want these episodes to be. Because there's quite a bit more to do than you think. I'm not 100% this game, because I already mentioned before, there's maps that you can do, there's recipes, then there's the cards, 256 cards, which we will have a day specific to reading the cards. I should remind you guys about that. We want to go this way. Nope, nope, nope. We want to sell some of our... Oh, good day! We want to sell some of our things, you know? Now, what do I sell, though? I actually do. We could sell one, Ultra Shroom Shake. There we go. Let's see. What do I have that I have stored? I'm curious. Curd Shell, Super Shroom Shake, Shooting Star, okay. Wow, okay, we have a mix of interesting items, huh? Okay, that's nice, I guess. It's just unexpected. Okay. Now let's go to Flipside. I think this is the pipe. Actually, now thinking about it, I don't know about that. Nope, it's not. Okay. Man, like, okay, so I could talk about the finale, but I have a dedicated point I want to talk about it when. Don't worry, it will be talked about in the bonus videos. Here we are, in Flipside. She still get charms from early. I think hers ran out, but I don't want one right now. I met a girl named Anastasia on the 2nd floor of town. I heard she was smoking hot. Man, she ever. Meeting her was incredible. But her heart was already filled with love for another. There was no room for Slim. That kind of dedication to her love, just gotta envy it, you know? Made me sad. So I vowed to travel the vast world to find the love of my life. Well, that's good, I guess. Through with charmers. Life is something you have to build up with your own power. So, I'm training now to become a charmer myself, and with my own powers, I'm gonna cast spells on myself. Teehee, and then I'll be invincible. Okay, Dementio. This town doesn't have a convenience store or a boutique for me to shop at. In all honesty, this is quite possibly the worst place for one to live. That's what some people say. But as for me, I actually love this town. It's true there isn't a lot going on, but it's quite nice. I'll live here forever. She really came around, huh? I like that. I heard you're the ones who patched the hole in the sky, aren't you? I know I talked a good game, but I was actually scared out of my wits. No one wants the world to end, no matter how bummed out they are. So, thanks. Thanks, you were saved. The world did not end. What a relief. And a bite of disappointment. But what happened? I must know. Perhaps I should become Nolrim's apprentice. I can study prophecy, and someday with my own two hands, I can save. I'm a complete genius. Mayhap I shall ask him later. Oh, geez, okay, well, good for you, lady. Speaking of Nolrim, let's talk to him, shall we? It's like Nolrim's color scheme more, to be honest. Oh, also, yes, you can jump. You can jump up there. Just thought I would bring this up. Long ago, our ancestors held the Dark Prognosticus. One group became taken by the book's dark power. They stole it and hid it. They were Bleck's ancestors. The Dark Prognosticus changed him for the worse. That's all in the past. All that matters is that his kind heart was restored. He and Tippy should be living happily together somewhere. This I believe. I do like how we don't paint Bleck or Lumiere as the bad guy. He truly did sacrifice his life to save everyone. Honestly, I think there's respect for that. Let's go here. Let's go to floor 3, and then we'll go to the bottom floor. Oh boy, I'm overjoyed right now, really. Okay, let's talk to you. I didn't mean to do that. Do you love homework now? Pardons me, beefs or chickens? There's a machine that flies around the sky. People calls it a hairplane. So I made it up my mind. When I grows up, I'm gonna work on a hairplane. So now I have to practice. Hey, hairplane traveler, you stows that tray table? Check it out. Door on the tower. It's part of a plan to save the world. Who knew it hid such secrets? I'm in love with this thing all over again. I'm gonna keep watching the tower and discovering its many charms. And of course, that's Nastasia. She was once Count Bleck's close associate. Count Bleck was her reason for living. But she knew that at some point this day would come. She'll be okay eventually. See his face, hear his voice. She knows she can't, but yet, she pines. Oh, it's you. Yeah, so, long time no see, huh? I guess I owe you one. Lumiere was reunited with Lady Timpani, and the world wasn't destroyed after all. I guess I should be happy. I mean, I am, but, unfortunately my heart has fully accepted the fact that he isn't here anymore. Oh, I understand what it was like when Lumiere turned into Count Bleck. Do I have to live on with this feeling always burning inside me? Yeah, maybe there was never any point to that other world. I wonder if this is how I'll spend the remainder of my days. Yeah, maybe I'll learn to smile again and look forward to the future. If I can't, then I suppose I never could have matched Lady Timpani anyway. If you couldn't tell, Nastasia likes Lumiere. It was it was pretty clear, to be honest. But I do kind of like how her ending is very bittersweet. We'll get to her way more in a little bit. But don't worry, the lore will come. Anyway, let's go up. Or down, oops. For some reason, ever since I was a kid, I always got that confused. I don't know why. I genuinely don't. Looks like the world's been saved, eh, whippersnapper? The heart of sky is so bright. Tomorrow I can continue the rest of my life with my dear, dear wife. I don't know how long it'll last, but we'll be together till our games are over. And that's how it should be. And I'm content with that. That's the sweetest thing I think I've heard him say. And I do enjoy that. Why, you must hear this. For the first time ever, my husband gave me a gift. It's a ring. It's a wedding ring that we couldn't afford when we got married. We worked the graveyard shift at Not So Shop. It's for our 60th anniversary. It's nothing fancy, but that doesn't matter one bit. I'm so happy right now. Isn't life grand? This lady always talked about, is this really how I'll be spending my life? And now look, she's extremely happy. If you go to Francis's place, you can buy something good. Honestly, that is a good tip, because not so many people know about Tiktron, to my remembrance. My classmate's done with cards. Yeah, he has a new hobby now. All he ever used to talk about were cards, and now nothing. What a quitter. I'm gonna keep collecting cards, even if I'm the last kid doing it. This battle's only just begun, you hear me? Jeez, that's one way to... That's awfully aggressive. anything and everything that Dillis makes is delicious. Hey, you must try it. Pick anything from the menu. Anything. If you eat something yummy, your concerns and bad feelings will fade. Even the needle on the scale won't matter at all. Would you care to hear my little song? Ooh, lullaby, the singer that is I, and the songwriter's my guy. We create tunes, two united, lyrics sung and music righted. The more than me or the music we made, my guy's true love is the arcade. Music goddess loves me, love goddess loathes me. Love goddess, tell me true, just what is this girl to do? Can I forget him so soon? Can I sing another tune? I can't, it's impossible. I love him, I can't help but love him. Ooh, lullaby, lullaby. I'm not alone, so never for long, so long as I keep singing his songs. Thanks for listening. Oh, that is a toxic relationship if I ever seen one, but oh well. Dearest grandmother, what must I do to live as long as you? Dear, I believe you must. Granddaughter who asks many questions. But I still have lessons to teach. My game won't end. And of course, no one is actually in here. This abandoned place. You really do gotta wonder what this place was for, huh? Oh well. Or it's somewhere that long ago a great explorer lived in that house. I've heard of a chap that may be selling the treasure maps the guy left behind. If you're bored, why don't you go on a treasure hunt? No, thank you. You know me, I'm Helvetica from Flipside. Yeah, I moved over here. You won't believe me, but I think I gave a Flopside writer ideas through dreams. Realize it because that novelist wrote about getting his ideas for me in a book. I talked to Merlin about it, and he said we should switch the places we live. I'll make it better here because there are no deadlines at all. It's perfect for me. I plan on getting a lot of snoozing in before my game finally ends. And even he is satisfied with the way things have gone. Yep. Seems like everyone is now happy and satisfied. Before we go get some lore dumps, let's go and, well, I guess, talk to the people down here. Our fine wordsmith, the face of our magazine, has stopped writing altogether. We'll be okay, though. We still have some articles that haven't been printed yet. And we can always find a replacement wordsmith for that guy in a pinch. I know it sounds ruthless, but hey, I've got a business to run. Jeez, you business people are harsh. Ah, it's the spot. Coffee, lots of sugar, and lots of milk. The best way to drink coffee. So, we're gonna talk to this guy later, but first, I forgot to get these. A golden card, and I think a stopwatch? Nope, a cooking disc B. So, we're gonna talk to this guy after. Don't worry, we will talk to him. Just not yet. Because for now, let's go to Flipside. So, here we are again. What are we looking like on time? Well, since this will be a little longer of a video, but considering my first ever long video was, had some of the most views I've ever gotten, I don't think people mind too much. So with that, let's go to the bartender. And we are here! So first, I'd like to point out this guy. The intern Ed. So if you pay him 10 coins, then, well... he's a random song. A powerful enemy emerges, so keep the tunes. So, we're gonna be here for a story. So, yeah, ever heard of the Dark Prognosticus? Everything that'll happen in the future is written down in this book. The author and the source of his knowledge are still a total mystery, though. Over the years, many have fought over it. Entire countries have fallen. And the fall of those countries were already predicted in the book. Imagine going through awful stuff to get the book, only to read about it all after. Anyway, someone hid the book long ago, and now no one knows where it is. What sort of person has it now? Yeah, interesting, isn't it? Oh, okay. So we could change this tune, right? Um, give me like the over there or something like that. I feel ripped off. We are gonna need some of his money, but also I don't care to. No, no, no. I like the song, but it doesn't fit the vibes we're going with right now. Okay, you're ripping me off. This is just Flopside. Fine. Your first story? So yeah, I have a story I called Ancients for 10 coins. Any interest? I'll bite. So you ever heard of an ancient civilization called the Tribe of Ancients? They were like 1,000 times smarter than you or me. There were 4 austere sages among them. You know one of these is Merlumina. How do you know I know this? But when it comes to love, these sages were unreserved. Their passion burned hot. I've heard some pretty spicy legends about the love life in Merlumina in particular. In fact, her love life has threatened to destroy the world on a few occasions. I don't know if those stories are true or not, and I guess we'll never know. So, her love was so passionate that it threatened the world? That's an interesting concept. Um, so, Flipside secrets. So yeah, it's the words written in the book left behind by the ancients. On the outskirts of town, 3rd floor, look for the hidden platform to go up. I don't know what this means exactly. Maybe it's a way to find secret treasure. We've done this already. Okay, let's talk to you again. You here for a story? So yeah, I have a story I call Descendants of the Ancients. Well, let's get into it. That sounds juicy. So yeah, you meet Merlin and Merlia. They're descendants of the ancients, and distantly related to each other right here. The ancients hid the pure hearts of various worlds to stop eventual destruction. Then the ancients scattered to the various worlds to pass the rest of their days. Some wise and kind like Merlumina, and like Merlumina, many of them would totally lose their cool when they fell in love. It was this very passion that let them build the vessels of love, pure hearts. So, their passion for love made the pure heart itself. The Pit of 100 Trials. Oh boy. Say, you know about the Pit of 100 Trials? It's supposedly this 100-room labyrinth underneath the very town. Many have searched for the entrance, but it still remains hidden. I've been there. The only clue we have is this saying from the ancients. Pit seekers. Go to the town outskirts, the lowest floor, and seek hidden platforms. Sounds sort of like the clue I gave you earlier, doesn't it? What's the stuff about hidden platforms anyway? Oh, let me know. We're never gonna let him know, huh? You here for a story? So yeah, I have a story called Flipside History for 10 coins. Any interest? See, yeah, Flipside is a town between dimensions created by the ancients. You can open up paths to many worlds from here, as the ancients designed it. And you've seen the White Tower in the middle of Flipside, right? It controls the flow of dimensional energy, so it can beam people to worlds. I think that's why the doors to other worlds appear up near the tower. There's another version of the tower, a dark one. What a dark tower is. Yeah, I admit, I don't know. Do you? Untapped. Yep, so that's a good lore reason as to why. Let's sit behind the counter for these. That's a good lore reason as to why we always got, like, warped. That, like, it explains how we get to other worlds, really. More Flipside secrets. I'll bite. Just found this passage not too long ago. Flip is flop. If you cannot break through and flip, you should try it and flop. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it'll lead you to something pretty good. Basically, if it's something's in Flipside, it's probably in Flopside. The hero legend. The ancients traveled to many worlds to entrust people with pure hearts. It was to keep them safe from destruction or misuse by those with evil hearts. The pure hearts were drawn by their own power toward those strong with love. Ancients used this trait to find suitable guardians in each world. And a few romances also began as a result of these little journeys. Many of the ancients who found guardians fell in love with those they met. And so they lived their days happily in the world they'd visited out of duty. This is how the legend of the hero was passed down to future generations. I'm tapped. If you want to hear another story sometime, you know where to find me. Future Jaden, cut this out. I'm gonna get some more money. And we're back with money. Okay, so now, please continue your stories. More stylish moves. So yeah, you master all the super graceful, stylish moves. After stopping, if you move it in different ways, you get more stylish. Basically, you skip a stage of stylish. It's something that is a little weirder to do in emulation. He has a story called Pixels, which I am very interested in. Yeah, you know about pixels, right? Yeah, I see that you do. These wily ancients were smart, but not too strong. They needed muscle. So they made the pixels for anything physical they couldn't do on their own. With the help of the pixels, the ancients built amazing worlds. Now that technology is mostly lost, as the pixels are scattered and forgotten. There are even some original pixels, stronger than the rest, who still wait to be found. I see you found a pixel already, but there are others you haven't found yet. That's a lie. Well, to our knowledge, these are the ones that are in-game. There may be pixels Merlin's love life. There may be pixels in the world that you just never know. So yeah, those ancients were passionate romantic. I already told you that. Even Merlin, their descendant, is wild for love, you know. Why, he had quite a thing for Saffron the cook. He went to her cooking shop every day and wooed her constantly. He finally broke down and confessed his love for her. And here's what she said. If you could finish an entire serving of my Saffron special galactic meal, I'll date you. This is one of the biggest, most filling dishes anyone's ever seen, Major. But he dug right in. According to spectators, he finished all but a sprig of parsley left on the plate. Just then, some poor girl appeared in town who was severely injured. Merlin had to help her, so Saffron let him suspend the challenge. I don't know what happened to that girl next. Then Merlin became engrossed in his studies, and he hasn't wooed since. Maybe he'll get back to it when the world's peaceful and safe again. So, let me get this straight. Before Timpani was found, he was trying to woo Saffron. End of the world! Oh, that's enticing. So yeah, I've heard of the Samur Kingdom. The king there controls an army of 100 loyal soldiers. Each one has a different personality and unique skills. King Samur was entrusted with the Pure Heart by Merlumina's younger sister. She was madly in love with King Samur at first, so they married and had 100 kids. Excuse me? The 100 princes and their royal parents ushered in an era of prosperity. Therefore, the number 100 became important to the current king. Imagine all the budding young romances with 100 strapping princes around. What is happening? They're just breeding like rabbits? More pixels, of course, of course. So, you know all about pixels by now, right? Yeah, sure you do. They were a new form of life created as tools to help the ancients' lives. But seriously, they're way more useful than any normal tools. Being able to think on their own made them more useful. And problematic. There was always the fear that if they grew too wise, they'd ignore their masters. Some say the original pixel personalities were created to prevent this. There are some very bright pixels, but then something dramatic happened. The pixel's personality changed. What would happen? Find out, let me know. Restoring pure hearts. Something that we've actually witnessed before, if you recall, when Timpani and Blumiere fell in love again, or showed their love, the pure hearts came back. So yeah, the pure hearts are powerful treasures created by the ancients. The secret of that power is the ability to detect and amplify love energy. Some among the ancients believed strongly that the power of love was infinite. They believed this power was so great, no forces could ever defeat it. They believed it would last and survive unchanged for that 1,500 prophesied years. This is what they believed about the power of love, the power of the pure hearts. As long as there's love in the world, pure hearts can overcome any setback. You could say the ancients believed in love abiding. Kind of romantic, really. Returning to peace. Wait, it's a pretty sweet one. The void disappeared and ruined worlds have returned. It's like a miracle. You should go check out the various worlds and see how wonderful they all are. You might even see people you thought you'd never meet again. Martial arts competition in the Samur Kingdom is even up and running again. If you beat all 100 warriors, I bet you get a fantastic prize. Do you think anyone could do it? I'd love to meet the winner. More hit of 100 trials. Also, I guess after this guy, we'll end the episode and then talk to the Flipside one tomorrow, because, this is taking a lot of time. See, I was put up to 100 trials below town today. It was used by the ancients to search the power of your hearts. The experiments involved all sorts of really nasty beasties down there. So they stocked it with the nasties from all the different worlds, because what could possibly go wrong? There's a secret treasure of the ancients hidden down there somewhere. If you're up to the task, you should go look for it, though you already have it. So he's got no more stories. So basically, he'll just tell you for free the other stories. It's pretty cool. So with that, next episode is going to be one of the longer ones as well. We're going to be going to Flipside, and then we will explore every place that we can to talk to people and see how magnificent these worlds truly are. See you guys then.